Welcome! My name is Like It's 1985. This is my review of Transformers Generations Voyager Class Megatron. And Megatron, of course, is a recolor of the Revenge of the Fallen Bludgeon figure. And I believe this is unofficially known as the Generation 2 Megatron because of the green and the purple color scheme. I always thought Megatron is really nice as a tank in his alt mode. I thought that was a good idea to give him that alt mode. And you can see here, very nicely detailed. You got the big, bold Decepticon symbol here. Really nice. Here's a look at the front. The side, you can see all the details here. Really nice. Look at the top here. And the back. And the bottom. And these are flexible plastic here to represent the treads. You do have the wheels here though that really make the vehicle roll okay, as you can see. These are fixed in place. This rotates around, and the whole turret assembly all the way around, which is cool. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say about the tank mode here. Really cool. I do like this figure, this particular mold a lot. I thought it was a great idea when they came out with the Bludgeon figure. They've come out with some other repaints, but really nice particular mold for this Voyager class figure. So, transformation into robot mode. Let's take a look at that. First thing you're going to do is you're going to take the treads here and separate them. Like that. So they're hanging loose like that. Then there's this whole back section here. You want to kind of just lift that up. And then these panels will separate from the sides here. And you want to make sure you do that. So you can continue on with the next step in the transformation. There we go. Coming to the underside here. What you actually want to do is you want to separate this section here, like that. Same thing over here. Coming back to the underside, legs go out to the side here. This panel flips up like that. This whole assembly here is attached. You want to rotate this around so it's like this. There we go. So you got it looking like that. Then these will actually fold in like that. And they will kind of lock in place. There's a groove in that column there. They should kind of just sit in there pretty nicely. Bring down the legs. Like that. And then I'm going to bring out the feet here. There's this panel on the side. Bring out the foot. Rotate around the leg and collapse this on the back there. You can see there's a little heel piece there as well. Alright, so we got his legs taken care of. Moving on up here. The arms. And what's going to happen here, you're going to separate these pieces up here, like that. They just kind of tab in place. And looking up here, I'm going to separate these, rotate these down. And when you're transforming back into vehicle mode, you want to have the arms such that they're like this. Rotate these down. And then Sorry about that. This should come down like that, out to the side, and bring out the hand. And then fold this panel down here, like so. Again, bring down the arm there. Bring out the hand, fold that panel down, and then you want to transform the head. There's this whole central column of plastic here, and the head is actually down there, so you kind of want to get down here, and this should push down. And you may have to use a little force. You want to make sure it all the way locks in place. There, like that. You can hear that last little click there. Get his hips back together here. Fold that down. Come on. And the turret gets rotated like this, and you can see here you take out the front section of it. This becomes the sword. So soft plastic, as you can see, it got warped in packaging. And then you crack open the turret here, like that. There's a little mechanism there you can see. There we go. You can see how that works there, pretty cool. And bring out the other sword. And you can kind of just, they tell you to leave it kind of at an angle on his back. So you theoretically could actually sheath his swords back here if you wanted to. Either way, off to that side or off to that side. Alright, let me get this guy all situated here, and we'll go ahead and take a look at the robot mode. So, articulation for robot mode, as you can see, it has a very... some people think that the head looks out of place, and I can see why they would think that. If you're used to seeing the bludgeon head on there, then yeah, it looks kind of weird to have Megatron's head there, but since this is a sort of a G2 homage, or G2 Megatron homage, then it kind of works for me. It would have been nice if they maybe remolded this so it didn't look like the bludgeon figure from Revenge of the Fallen, but you know, what are you going to do? So a simple swivel joint at the head, articulation at the shoulders. You got this motion here, swivel, bend, bend, motion there. Due to the way it transforms, there is no waist articulation. These pieces move, and then you have legs, as you can see there. A little bit of movement here on the back piece, and swivel at the thigh. You can see the Mech Alive. They retain the bony-like structure for Megatron here, so there you go. And that is your articulation for Megatron here. Now, as with the original bludgeon mold, you can also store the weapons here on the side, on his would be his left hip armor. So you can store that in there. Like that. And I do like that design element, how that worked out with these panels here becoming sort of like hip armor, and then you have the sheath here for the swords. And these just kind of dangle down. So So yeah, I like this mold. There's a little bit of a limited articulation at the knees in the legs, just due to the way that it transforms, but it's all right. So let me go ahead and armor him up here with his weapons. And I do like the Generation 2 Megatron design. In fact, I've got G2 Megatron on the way in the mail here, so it should be arriving pretty soon. It's my first, or will be my first G2 figure in my Transformers collection. So there you go. Transformers Generations Megatron, aka G2 Megatron. Pretty neat. If you like the mold, if you like the bludgeon mold, then it might be worth picking up. It's a Toysrus Asia exclusive, so it's limited as far as how you can get it, but you can certainly go on eBay and get the figure that way as well. I happened to get mine on Toysrus.com when they announced that they had this guy and Power Dive from the GDO Generations line available, so I snagged those as soon as I could. So there you go, Transformers Generations Megatron. Pretty darn cool. I like it.